Social media networks used to be a place where people could share beautiful moments with their family and friends. Nowadays, social media is used for everything but that. People are so accustomed to sharing photos with others that they rarely think about the repercussions. No one thinks that sharing photos on social media is doing any harm to others, let alone harming you. Unfortunately, the reality of it is much different. Now, we're not saying you shouldn't share photos, it's just that there are certain things you're better off keeping to yourself. This short list sums up the things it's better not to share on social media. But before we get to that, make sure you drop a like below and subscribe to the channel. Super intimate details about your relationship. Having a loved one by your side, someone who is willing to go through thick and thin with you, is nothing short of a blessing. But that doesn't mean you need to share every single moment you spend together with strangers, especially not on any type of social network. It's okay to let the world know you're in love, but there are other ways to do that. And if you truly care about the person you love and respect them for who they are, then you need to keep the private things private. If they can keep your love special, why can't you? Kissing selfies. There are a few reasons why sharing selfies of you and your partner is considered inappropriate. Though your friends should be happy for you, your solo friends are not going to appreciate the fact that you're constantly sharing intimate photos on every social media network. And the more socials you have, the more they are reminded that they are alone and have no one to share special moments with. However, the psychological reasoning behind this says that couples who share kissing selfies on social media are almost always insecure about their partner and their relationship. Taking selfies when you shouldn't. If you're the type of person who loves to take photos and do it whenever you get the chance, then you might be one of those people who might be taking things too far. There is a time and place for everything, but sacred occasions such as funerals or church masses are definitely not. Also, some people just don't like having their photo taken, even if they are just static noise in your background. So the next time you crank up your selfie stick, think about where you are before sharing that photo. Doing the illegal stuff. It goes without saying that you should not be doing anything remotely illegal, let alone posting it on social media. Bragging about illegal stuff can get you in a lot of trouble, and some people have ended up in jail for doing just that. The best example we can provide is a trend from a few years back, when young kids would take photos of expensive watches, cars, yachts and planes. What most people don't know is that a lot of those kids got their parents into trouble. Some even had to do jail time because they weren't paying taxes for the things their kids showed on social media. Sharing your location. Technology has advanced so much that even the cheapest smartphones have GPS that can allow anyone to track you, no matter where you are. Now, you might think that sharing a location online is totally fine, but some people do take advantage of that. Additionally, there might be people who don't like you, and the best way to protect yourself is to avoid sharing your location online. That being said, a large majority of newer phones have a location sharing setting that allows your family members to know where you are at all times. If need be, this is something you can use to your advantage. Vacation plans. Just like you shouldn't share your location with strangers online, you should not be sharing your vacation photos. You might think, why wouldn't I share my vacation photos? I'm enjoying myself and I want to share that with people. Well, we've all seen Home Alone and what happens when people go on vacation. Additionally, not everyone has home security, and posting photos while on vacation is just putting your home at risk of being broken into. Sharing your documents. We'll admit that sharing photos of a passport and a plane ticket might get you a lot of likes on social media, but you have much more to lose than gain by sharing personal identification documents. As a warning, some airlines have shared stories of people who got their identities stolen simply by spending time arranging personal belongings for a photo. There are bad people everywhere, and you need to be careful, especially in areas that see a lot of traffic, such as airports, train stations, and subways. Expensive gifts and purchases. This one goes hand in hand with the rich kids sharing their parents' wealth. You might think that posting photos of expensive stuff is cool, but you can suffer severe consequences because of that. You might not mean to cause anyone to feel bad or envious, but that's just something people don't enjoy. And then there are always those who don't like working hard to get what they want, so they resort to doing whatever it takes to get what you have. Unfortunately, many people got hurt simply by sharing photos of their success. So think twice the next time you want to share photos of expensive stuff. You might be asking for trouble without even knowing it.